Hi, welcome back to Bloomberg Television. I'm Philip Wei. Taiwan's air carrier, China Airlines, is expected to cut prices for its routes in the mainland China just a short distance away. This comes days after the airline reported healthy profits for the second quarter of this year. Joining us live from Taipei to talk about its company and its expansion plans is the airline's chairman, Mr. Philip Wei. Thank you very much for joining us. And let me first start with your views as to the second half of this year. Some airlines are a bit more cautious, some are a bit more bullish. Where do you stand?
I'm quite optimistic about the next half of this year. Both cargo and the passenger will be better. Yeah, this is my view.
Let's talk a little bit about the relationship between China and Taiwan. This has been talked about by a number of analysts out there, and as those relationships continue to warm, I'm expecting that's certainly an opportunity for China Airlines. But can you talk a little bit more about potential, maybe joint venture projects or anything more specific that you might be working on that would be good for China Airlines?
Since August 31st last year, we started our scheduled flight service, and the frequency per week continue to increase. So we take advantage of such kind of improvement. I think not only China Airlines, but all of airlines in Taiwan, including airlines in China, are benefit from this improvement. And I believe in the future, the situation will be even better.
Yeah, Philip, we talk a lot about the economy, especially in Taiwan, and you're one of the few people that has a bird's eye view in terms of what's happening exactly in the economy in Taiwan. We look at double dips, you see your cargo volume up, you see passenger numbers relatively strong. What's your take on how the recovery is going in Taiwan specifically?
The recovery of economic in Taiwan is much better than what we predict in last year. And as far as airline concerned, the air cargo business is even better. As far as China Airline concerned, our cargo volume increased by more than 100% compared with same period in last year. Not only volume increased, but also the yield. The yield increased by at least 2 times as compared with last year. So that's one of the reasons why our financial performance is very good in this year.
Can you talk a little bit about one of the other important things we're looking at, of course, is not just Taiwan, but also in the U.S. and Europe as well. You have a lot of air cargo going back and forth between those different regions. Can you talk a little bit about how the business is in terms of cargo and exports relative to China Airlines?
Yeah, cargo export from Taiwan to both United States and Europe, as I just mentioned, increased a lot. Not only volume, but also yield. But the cargo from United States and Europe to Far East, compared with United States and Europe, the United States is much better than Europe so far.
Just quickly, one last question. You know, there's a lot of bullishness, it sounds like I can hear from your tone. Is there anything that would make you worry in terms of 2011 as we look towards the end of this year and past that? What keeps you up at night? What are the things that you're concerned about in terms of the business?
I'm not concerned about the economic development. I'm concerned about the oil price. Because the recovery of economic situation getting better, I am worried about the oil price maybe rise again, which worry me very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Philip Wei. Thanks for joining us in your insights as the chairman of China Airlines.